What's up YouTube? Kyron back up in here with another video, and today we have a shoe collection video. A lot of people have been asking for this, so I figured I might as well do it. It's going to be a tedious process cleaning up all of these pairs of shoes that I've accumulated over a long period of time. It's like this is all of my collecting put into one video, and obviously this is not all of my pairs of sneakers, because if I did that it would probably be an hour long, and I don't want to torture you guys with an hour worth of me showing a shoe in front of a camera. I figured I'd pick out some of the most memorable or some of the most noteworthy ones for the video, and that's a good amount of them, honestly. Like, I didn't count how many pairs, but you guys are gonna see a decent amount of footwear in this video. So before we get started, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I post content in relation to menswear and men's fashion, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you guys know when I'm uploading videos, as well as follow me on my Instagram. GOTSWEIGE is where you can keep up to date with me more frequently if you guys are interested in more day-to-day life, etc. And also leave a like on the video if you guys are enjoying it, once I get into the footwear, that is, obviously. So let's get right into the video. I don't really know where to start. I'll probably start with what's right in front of my face because that's all I could see. These are the Mouliniste boots. I don't know if it's gonna focus directly on them, but yeah, these are really sick to me. Just got these, so these are like a new addition to the channel. Really do enjoy them. Backlace situation. Just really a beautiful boot. A lot of people are asking me that if I got these on the Essence sale. These were not on the Essence sale, but I got a little hookup, thankfully. But yeah, these are beautiful nonetheless. Great combat boot. If you guys are interested in combat boots, I definitely recommend those. We'll get into the bag of shoes. I basically put a bunch of the ones that are loosies or that I didn't put into a shoe box in a very long time into this big ass Essence bag. So I'm going to be going into those, and I'm making a huge mess in my room. So what else is new? Because there's just too much clothing in here. Once again, I'm doing this all for you guys, because realistically I don't really have that much space to play with when it comes to footwear and storing footwear, so it's getting a little bit on the tipping point as far as storing all of these things. So let's get straight into it. These are the St. Woods Air Force Ones. I got these in too big of a size, actually, because they just didn't have that many when they were seating pairs back when they first released. Just like a mix up in sizing and just in communication. But shout out to Nate and Zach. These are beautiful and very rare, so like a lot of people don't really have these, especially in Montreal and just in the city. St. Woods is doing amazing things. Seen Justin Bieber wearing the beanie not too long ago, so that's very sick. If you guys haven't checked out St. Woods, make sure to go check them out. I definitely stand by St. Woods 100%. Going into the next pair, because we definitely have a lot to go through. Another just staple 70s Chucks. If you guys don't own a pair, you guys are sleeping. This is probably the best version of the Chuck Taylor in general, and I'm new to the Chuck Taylors, but I would never get the regular ones, only get the 70s. They just look the most authentic to the original, and they're good bang for your buck. Like, they don't have a lot of stability, or like comfort rather, because it's a very flat shoe, but really great sneaker just for like classic everyday wear. So I recommend that. Another Kyron signature. We're gonna be dipping into the archives with this one. The Birkenstock in collaboration with Rick Owens. This was with the fur on the toe. You guys see, this is like my slide that I wear in the summer all the time, literally all day long. I love these slides / sandals, and they're just a good pair. Like, a lot of people were kind of skeptical to get them when they first dropped, but like now I see a lot of people scouring the internet to try and find some of them, because they're not too common to find these days. I've been looking for the Boston version, like the all black, basically clog version of these shoes. Yeah, it's a black leather, and I haven't been able to find a pair. So if you guys know anyone with like a 43 or a 44 in the Boston clog with Rick Owens, definitely let me know. I'd probably be interested in getting those. On to the next one. A lot of people ask me questions about these. A pair of white Jordan 1s. I believe they're called the perforated ones. And everyone's like, how did you get an all white pair of Air Jordan 1s? And honestly, I got super lucky with these. I got these for $60 out of the Nike outlets in the middle of nowhere. It was like in between New York and Montreal. There was like a Nike outlet, and I just happened to hit it up, and they just happened to have these. $60 for some all white Jordan 1s. You can't really go wrong with that at all. Really, really fire. Just good for every outfit. Like, I just pair these with baggy trousers and they always look amazing. Dipping more into the archive, what else we got in the goodie bag? We got the Jown Club C's. These released like not too long ago. Also, a lot of people's favorite when it comes to the Jown sneakers. I definitely have a good couple of them. So I'm going to be showing you a handful of Jown goodies in this video. Really sick shoe. They age pretty nicely. Like, I've been beating them around and the leather is really nice and crinkled already. I didn't put the tan laces in. I only found out later that it came with the tan laces, but really, really sick shoe nonetheless. Low profile, great for a lot of outfits. Going on into the last shoe of this bag, because there's plenty more to go. Don't worry. The infamous Kyron Classic Geo Baskets. Got these in 2015, and I'll just go over them quickly just because I might be doing like a is our designer shoes worth it video, or like why Rick Owens is my favorite designer video. So I won't talk too much about these, but like these speak for themselves. One of my favorite sneakers for sure. And Rick is my favorite designer, so this was like, I think, one of my first designer sneakers next to the Balenciagas. I think when I got them a long time ago when I was younger, the Arenas, but this was like my second designer shoe that I think I ever got. Very nostalgic moment for Kyron for sure. And I think that's the whole bag. Okay, bag done. On to the next thing. Ugh. Nostalgic again. We have the Yeezys, the 750s. Holy, holy, holy. Throwback to people that are on this channel from way back. Really sick. And honestly, I've had like a love-hate with this shoe. Like, I love this shoe. Don't get me wrong. Like, when I first got it, it was amazing. And then eventually sometimes I'd be like, oh, I don't really need them. They're sitting in my closet. It's not really something that fits with my style currently. So I've tried to sell them. And then like sometimes it never falls through, whatever. So I think I'm just taking it as a sign that I should be keeping these. Just leave them in my collection, because like I can't see the monetary value being worth it to me, as opposed to just like keeping them, you know. So I'm just gonna keep them. I think it's a good memory. Only 11 of these in all of Montreal, so really, really fire story with that. Good moment in Kyron's history of the fashions, Jordans, because who doesn't like a good Jordan? This is another nostalgic moment. These are, I think, from '01 black cement 3s. These are from my dad, and honestly they're crackling and everything, so like I definitely do not wear these, and I'm not a big black cement 3 guy anymore, but like this is just like a piece of history. Like, a lot of my origins in fashion come from my dad and like my family, so I really hold this with like a high regard. It just like shows me where I came from and like where my interests really came from in fashion, and like where my roots are. So like, yeah, this is like very nostalgic for me. Like to look back, this is like a 19-year-old shoe, which is insane to me. And yeah, it's like not holding up to the fact that I could wear it, but it's still here, you know what I mean? So that's a great memory. Love that. My dad gave me these, and just a really good fond memory that I have with these for sure. So not gonna hold those for granted at all. Getting into all Nike stuff, that's what's gonna be on the left of me right now. This is pure Jordan 1s. Need I say more? These are like the most recent release of the Royals. Go with everything. Classic shoe. Can't really go wrong at all with these. Great leather. Another Jordan 1. These are the 2013 bred 1s. I had the 2016s also, but I ended up selling them because I was like, I don't really need 2 pairs of bred 1s, although there is a slight difference in the color and also the height and the leather quality. But at the same time, I just love the way that I've worn these in over time. They're already starting to yellow a bit because this is from 2013. A couple of years on this shoe already, and they just look great. Like, I don't think I'd ever let these go. And yeah, obviously it has heel drag, and I've beaten these into the ground over the years because this was my favorite shoe at one point. And then also, I think I was first, me and my friend Justin were first in line for this shoe when it first came out at Exclusivity. So another good memory with this. So I don't think I'd ever let it go. And also just like a classic Jordan 1. Like you can't really go wrong with this at all. And I know I keep on saying that, but this is honestly one of those moments, just an iconic sneaker. So yeah, definitely need one of these in your collection. I'm still missing the Chicago's. So hopefully those re-release sometime soon, or I end up getting the ones that Trevor released recently. Those are fire. Those are so sick. So either or, those will hold me over for now. And the final, this is my first Jordan 1. I got these in 2012 or 2011. Can't remember the year exactly. But yeah, the Shadow 1s. Got these for retail, like right out of the store. Like, and I didn't wait in the line, didn't do anything. Like literally out of the store in Philly, walked in and I got these. Crazy how times have changed. And like now, like even the Jordan hype dies down, and then like only collabs are surviving. So to see the difference in the way sneaker culture goes over the years is kind of insane to me. That's why I'm kind of fond of boots and just like all leather shoes rather than just sneakers currently, because it just gives me a better feeling than sneakers once did. And I feel like I'm in a more mature state of mind. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like at 23, I don't expect to be wearing sneakers all the time. I rather wear boots, maybe get into some loafers soon, derbies, etc. So I think that's more of my style currently, and I think I'll just get more usage out of sneakers, out of shoes like that. So you guys will probably be seeing more of that on the channel as opposed to sneakers. If it is a sneaker, it's probably something that I've been wanting for a very long time. And I do have 2 more sneakers that I just picked up, but those are going to be in a pickups video that's coming up very soon at the end of the month. So all the other sneakers that are in my closet that I wanted to show you are going to be in this video. So we're going to continue with that. SBs. These are my first pair of SBs, and I'm kind of like, it's jokes to see the trend coming back around, because my friend Remy, good longtime friend of the channel too, because we've done like the Supreme videos back in the day that like did very well on the channel. Just to see SBs like have its phase and then go out of style and then come back right into style is really entertaining, because like it just shows that fashion always comes in cycles. And this is the Thunder Blue SBs. I got these at Underworld back when Underworld was open in Montreal. It was a skate shop. My first pair of SBs straight out of the store. And then also like, I feel like maybe 2017-ish, I was taking pictures in the Supreme Dunks and stuff like that too, because Remy would let me wear them for fit pics and stuff, and he was a big SB head. And I was piecing together outfits with SBs from like a couple of years ago, and a lot of people didn't get that same reaction that they're getting now. So it's like it's funny to see, like, as soon as something's trendy, then everyone's like, oh my god, that's fire. But I posted it at the time and some people were like, oh, that's sick, but not everyone, you know. It doesn't get the same notoriety that it does when everyone has the same taste level, I guess. But it's cool to see that some people have certain eyes for things and some people don't. But it's okay. Going on to the last stack of shoes, I think this is just gonna be like a hyper reel of the rest of the things that I'm enjoying, you know. So we'll get into it right now. These are the Jound Vans. Very, very sought after sneaker. All green. This one got popularized by Travis once again. Travis did the SBs, got them popular, and he also got these popular too, along with a lot of other influencers as well. I've had people try to buy these Vans off my feet for like $700, and I always say no. It's like one of my favorite sneakers ever, so I don't plan on ever letting them go. Jound and Justin Saunders is like makes some of my favorite product from any like basics or simplistic brands out there. So I don't think I'd ever let these go, and they're just like a great sneaker to me. Very fire, for sure. Getting into these, this is another more recent pickup within the year, well, past year 2019. The Kiko Asics in all yellow. Really cool sneaker. This is a good like track runner dadish sneaker, or just more athletic sneaker. And I love that just because like the ribbing on the side, all yellow. This is like a very Kyron sneaker right here. Love it. Kiko and Asics, like, they really do an amazing job with the collabs, and the ones that I've seen previewed from his recent collection look sick also. So I'll try and get like the gray or the black pair, just because I want like a black or neutral toned Asics in my collection. So hopefully that'll come in very soon when those drop. Okay, another shoe that a lot of people ask me about when I put them together in outfits, because it doesn't have a lot of like hype around it, but these Fragment Doc Martens. And I find Doc Martens do crazy collabs, but a lot of people don't really know about them because there's not a big hype around the release date of the releases. So this is just like a shiny pan leather all the way around, and it has the Fragment logo right on the heel stamped. So really, really sick. These go for like a decent amount on StockX if you guys are interested in that. I'll try and leave it in the description, but Fragment and Doc Marten sent this to me as a gift. So that was really, really nice of them. And those are also made in England Doc Martens. So those are made with way better quality standards than regular Doc Martens. I have another pair of like just the 10-hole Docs, but they're kind of like gross because I've been stomping around in them in the winter. Two shoes that are missing in this collection video are my 1017 Asics 9SM hiking boots, which I've shown in the on the channel previously, and if you haven't seen that already, I'll leave it as a card on the screen just so you guys could see it in better light. But those two boots are the ones that I use for winter, so they look kind of gross right now. There's a lot of salt and just snow all over them, so I don't want to really check them into my room. It's gonna be gross. But those are the two boots that are not in this video that I would have showed in this video because they're some of my favorite shoes currently. So the Doc Martens, the 10 holes, really, really dope. A lot of people ask me which combat boots are those, and that's them. I just blacked out the laces, and also the hiking boots from Asics, which are great. Surprisingly, a lot of people are asking me if that's a good boot for the winter, and yes, it is. It went to like minus 20 degrees Celsius the other day, and it was perfect. So that was like the first time I ever felt a bit of cold when it got to minus 20, but that's very unlikely for a lot of people's conditions on a day-to-day. So that's a very extreme comparison. So if you guys are thinking of getting Asics boots for winter, definitely do it. Just treat them right, wipe them down whenever they get salty, etc., and you should be straight. Getting into some of the last shoes, and like I said, this is not all of them. I just showed some of my favorites out of my collection, but this is my favorite sneaker, I think, of like almost all time. If I had a choice. The 990, I think this is the V4, I believe. Yeah, V4 to V3 is like my favorite 990, I think. And this is just a classic. Like, I wanted to get a black pair of the V3s I mean the V3s or the V4s, but I never got a chance to since they started making the V5s. V5s are horrible. I would never buy a pair of V5s unless it was probably a collab or something, and that's #hypebeast alert, obviously, but I really don't like the shape of the V5. I really hope that they go back to like the more nostalgic look of the New Balance V4 or the V3. But yes, this is probably my favorite sneaker of all time. Favorite shoe or boot, I don't think I have one yet, and I'm still getting more of those. So hopefully I'll have a better just collection in the future for that to show you guys. Running out of space here, but this is the last shoe. This is the Palace Prime Knit Pros from the first release, the black and white. Got these from Harley. They made a white pair too that I really like also, and this might not be directly in my style right now, but it's like you could pair it with some weird outfits. Honestly, it's like a pretty basic soccer looking sneaker, and it's pretty flat as well, like similar to the Converse. And they just look great, honestly. Like very comfortable, very wearable, and you could wear them in a lot of outfits. But wouldn't recommend it in the winter because it's very, very, very thin. But yes, very comfortable and flat if you're into a sneaker like that. And I believe that is practically everything. So whatever I did not show is just that it would take way too much time to show everything, and this is like a condensed get to the point type of sneaker collection list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was a whole lot of sneakers. I have so many in front of my field of view right now, so I'm gonna be cleaning all of this up. Before I get into that though, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you guys did, and also in the comments if you guys have any other video recommendations of stuff that you haven't seen on the channel yet that you would want to see. This is something that was recommended by a lot of people. A lot of people wanted to see some sneakers and just my footwear that I have collected over the time. But if there's stuff that you haven't seen on the channel that I haven't put up yet, definitely leave recommendations in the comments. I always look at the comments to see what you guys are into. Much love as always. Make sure to go follow me on my Instagram, GOTSWEIGE. That's where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. Leave a like on the video, like I said before, helps out a ton. And also subscribe if you're new. My name is Kyron. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.